everybody, and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be working on the market once again. So last episode I worked on building all the different shops here. As you can see, I've got a bunch of different styles. We got a glass shop, we got copper shops, stone shops, wood shops. We've even got a gold shop. I did not want to break that. There we go. So I've got a bunch of different shops here, and today I am going to be giving them items to sell. So over here is kind of like a demonstration of what I'm going to be doing with the item frames. So I've kind of got the same setup over here, where we've got the hat shop. So we've got this guy running the hat shop here, and then over here we've got the candy apple shop, and we've got the little item frames up top to kind of show off like what each shop is selling. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to put 2 item frames on each one of these shops. And I could put them like on the sides here. Might be a better spot to put them. So that way they're not like floating on top. You could even put them like on the bottom so they like hang down from there. It might actually look better with them kind of like hanging down instead of them kind of like stuck to the bottom of the slab. I think that makes a little bit more sense. So you know what? I'm going to change all these. They're all going to go on the bottom block now, because I think that's going to look a little bit better. And because I'm using slabs for this, I can't actually get like the full block, so they're not going to get centered. It would be nice if I could center them in the middle of this, but it doesn't work like that. So they're all going to be on the bottom, and I think that's going to be the best way to make these. The only problem is going to be the glass one. They have to go up there because I can't put them anywhere else. Can I put them on here? Oh, I can. Yeah, so they're just going to stay up at the top. That's the only one that's going to be different. Alright, so now that I've got all the item frames put in, I can start figuring out what they're going to sell. Apparently, there's a wandering trader who showed up. Does he have anything good for trades? No. But he does have fish, which that gives me a good idea. We could have like a fish shop somewhere. That could be like the glass one. The glass shop could sell fish. That could be a cool idea. But each one of these is going to have something different. So the plan for these was to kind of sell different kind of crops. So over here, I've built myself an automatic farm. And in here, I've got a bunch of different crops to sell. So I'm going to take some of these. And let me go and clear my inventory. So now that I've got my inventory cleared out, I can go ahead and pick up all the food to sell here. I even have some berries. I don't know if I'm going to bring the berries, because I don't really have a farm for that. Maybe I'll add berries in later on, but for right now, we're just going to sell all the different crops that are over here. So this area right here is going to be carrots. So we're going to have carrots there. Over here, I could make this the beet shop. Could be a good one. So that's going to be the beetroots. And then over here, we'll have potatoes. And then this will be the wheat and bread shop. So this is going to be the only one that gets like a different item. Well, it might not be the only one. I might change the 2 different items for like another shop. But at the moment, this one is the only one that has 2 different items in it. So we've got bread, or you could buy wheat. If you want just wheat, you can buy that. If you want bread, you can buy that here as well. So that's going to be those shops set up for food. The next ones, we've got our glass shop, copper shop, stone shop, and the gold shop. Those need something to sell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and find something to sell for there. For the glass one, I was thinking about maybe selling glass. Could be a cool one. I could even sell fish, because I know the wandering trader had fish on him. That could be a cool item to sell. For the gold shop, we could sell like golden apples. Or you know what? We could sell golden carrots. So if you don't want normal carrots, you can come to the gold shop and you get golden carrots. That might be a cool one. The stone shop, I'm going to sell stone there. So we're going to go all the way up to the top. I could even do iron. You know what? That actually might be a better idea. I'm going to do iron. So I've got a few items here. Let's go ahead and put some of these down, and then I'll get the rest of them. So over here is going to be the glass shop. We're going to sell glass here. This is going to be like the iron area. So we're going to sell iron. I'm going to put both like the raw iron and also the iron ingots. I think is going to be best. Because this is kind of like going to be the blacksmith area. So they're going to be able to smelt all the iron right here in their furnace. And then they can sell it over here. So that's kind of like the blacksmith shop. I was thinking about for the copper one, I could sell copper. Might be a cool idea for that. So that could be what the copper shop is. But the one thing that I want to do for these is I want to add in a chest so I can actually put the items in. I was going to do barrels, but the problem with the barrels is it's a job item. I think it's for the fishermen. So if I get the fishermen to do all of these, it's not going to make sense. So I'm just going to use a regular chest for all the different shops here. I'm going to put it on the right side of each of these. So I'm going to go through, give them all one chest. I don't know what I'm going to put on this side. I could put 2 chests in, but I think for now, I'm just going to do 1 chest for each area. And then I'll figure out an item to put on the other side if I could think of any. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it open. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling up all these chests with a bunch of different items. So all the food I've got over at this building right over here. So I'll eventually move all the food over there. But these ones are just going to get just a stack of their items for now. The bread shop, I do need to get some more bread. So I'm going to grab that real quick. Alright, so the bread shop's got some bread now. And then the glass shop over here, I want to get like all the different colors, but I'm not going to do that right now. I might do that off camera, where I just get all the different colors and put them in there. And then the iron shop, I'll put both the raw iron and the iron ingots in there. So that is all of those shops set up. I now need to do the copper shop. And is that it? I think that's the last one. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get the copper. So I'm going to do the same thing as the iron shop. So I'm going to grab the raw copper, and I'm also going to get the copper ingots. I could even do blocks. That might be a good one. I could even put a stone cutter in there as well for kind of like cutting up all the copper. So let's go ahead and put some of these items down. So I could put the stone cutter there. The only problem with that is that the villagers, when they use it, they're going to be standing this way now. I kind of wanted them to stand like facing this way. So I could put it right there. So that way they kind of look in that direction. Or I could leave it back here. I think I'm just going to leave it back there because it looks a little bit better. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'll put the blast furnace right there. And then the other thing is I need to put in the stairs for kind of like the cash registers. So for each one of these, I'm just going to use the stairs that go with them. So for the copper one, I'm going to get copper stairs. For the stone one, I think it's deep slate that I've got. So I'm going to do polished deep slate stairs. And then I'm just going to get the rest of the other colors. So the only ones that I can't really do is the glass and the gold because we don't have stairs for those. So I think I'm just going to stick with quartz because that's kind of like the best block to really put in. So I'm going to put quartz there, and then the rest of these are going to get whatever the bottom block is. So over here, we'll get spruce wood. Over on this side, we're going to get our copper and our warp stairs. This one gets oak wood. And this was correct. It's polished deep slate. So there we go. They've all got their cash registers in place. So you can walk up here, get your iron, and then over here you get your copper. We've got our glass, and then we've also got a bunch of the food areas as well. So now what I need to do is I need to figure out what job items to put in each one of these so that we can get a villager to kind of work them. So let's go down to the job items here. I think for all of the food ones, I'm going to get farmers. I think it's going to be best. So I'm going to grab some composters. For the gold, I could stick with farmers again. So what other ones do we have? We've got glass. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that. But I'm going to go ahead and start by putting all the composters in. Because those are majority of the shops here are going to have these. So I'm going to go and put all the composters down in the back. And now the last one is the glass shop. What am I going to use for the glass shop? So for the glass shop, I could maybe put in like a grindstone. It doesn't really make sense to have like a grindstone. But I'm not really sure what other items would look good. There's like brewing stands that could work. I could put like brewing stands in. That's probably the other closest item. So if I do a brewing stand on, I guess I could just do the blue glass. We'll put blue glass and the brewing stand right there. I could even put it like, where is it floating? Wait a minute. That's not supposed to float. Wait a minute. Can you put these? Oh, what? I didn't know these could float. Is that supposed to happen? Okay, well, apparently you can make brewing stands float. How high can you go with this? Alright, so apparently you could just build them up as high as you want. So, that's interesting. I didn't know brewing stands could float. I thought they had to be on a block. But I'm going to put the brewing stand right there. Or maybe I should put it back in the other spot. It probably will get in the way if it's right there. So I'm just going to put it back in its normal spot right there. So now that I've got all the job items, all I need now is the villagers to show up to work. Which they should show up. Like we've already got someone here. Or maybe not. Who are you? This is apparently a stonemason. So he might actually be the person running the iron shop over here. Or actually, it's probably the copper shop because that one has a stone cutter in it. So he's probably running the copper shop. Oh yeah, he's going in here. So this is the market set up. I think it looks pretty cool. We've got a bunch of different shops. We got our bread. We could even do like a cake shop. Could be something cool. That actually might be a cool build. I could add like a bakery in somewhere, like right over there. We have like a restaurant or hotel. We could put a bakery. That might be another one. That could be next episode's build. So if you guys ever have any suggestions for builds that you would like to see me make, go ahead and post them in the comments, and I will pick a random comment for an upcoming video. But that's going to be pretty much it for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.